Hey, it's Dr. Nuesse from EasyDOTphysicals.com, back again with another video, and in this one I'm going to be direct and to the point. This is going to be the detection times for all of the drugs in a 5-panel drug test. So the drugs that we are talking about: amphetamines, cocaine, marijuana, opiates, and phencyclidine, PCP. So we're going to talk about all of the different testing methods. We're going to talk about the urinalysis first. This is most important because it is the federal standard. So we'll talk about urinalysis testing, urine testing, saliva testing, blood testing, and hair testing. And as always, if you are concerned about passing an upcoming drug test, I will leave links in the description box below to, number one, our preferred home drug tests. You can test yourself at home before that official drug test. You can get those directly from Amazon. And number two is our free course that will teach you exactly how to be best prepared to pass an upcoming drug test. Both of those links in the description box below. All right, so I found this chart on goodhire.com and it's very concise, so that's the chart that I decided to use, and we will start with the urinalysis and then we will talk about blood, saliva, and hair testing. So here are the substances and here are the detection times, and again, this is specific for a urinalysis. So amphetamines can be detected for up to 48 hours after stopping use. Cocaine, 2 to 4 days after stopping use. Marijuana. So this marijuana one, I can tell you already, is a complete estimation. I have done several videos on different types of users, how frequently they use, how often they use, how heavy of a user they are, and my estimated testing times based on use. And so please check out those videos for more details. They give just an estimation, so take this one with a grain of salt. 2 to 3 days for light smokers, 5 days for moderate smokers, 10 days for daily smokers, and up to 28 days for chronic smokers. This seems a little hopeful to me. I've certainly heard of people testing positive for many, many months if they are chronic or very, very heavy smokers. Again, there are ways to make these testing times shorter. Again, that's what we teach on our free course. But so again, take marijuana with a little bit of a grain of salt here. Opiates, 2 to 3 days, and PCP, 8 days or up to 30 days for chronic users. So again, PCP is something that, if you are a very heavy user, can stay in your system for a longer period of time. All right, and from the same website, I also found this chart, which goes over blood, saliva, and hair. And we'll start with amphetamines. So amphetamines, about 12 hours for blood, for saliva, 1 to 2 days, and for hair testing up to 90 days. And this will be the standard for hair testing, will be 90 days because of how drug metabolites get deposited in your hair, and once they're there, they don't really go away, and I don't believe in any of these special shampoos or anything like that. So up to 90 days is going to be the standard across the board. So that's amphetamines. Cocaine, 1 to 2 days for blood, up to 72 hours for saliva, and again 90 days for hair. Marijuana, again, because of how it's metabolized, these numbers are a little bit more accurate than the urinalysis numbers, in my opinion. But again, with blood up to 2 weeks, I think that one's actually a little long. Saliva up to 24 hours, yes, that is correct. And hair certainly up to 90 days is correct. So maybe they're, in my opinion, overestimating the blood time a little bit. Everything else seems accurate. Opiates, up to 24 hours, so up to 1 day. Saliva, up to 4 days, 90 days for hair. And PCP, only 1 to 4 hours in blood, 1 to 3 days in saliva, and again, 90 days for hair. All right, so short, sweet, and to the point, just the facts. All right, until next time, everybody, stay safe.